Alright, I took a trade, stop loss has been hit. I've lost at about around $330. I think literally $330, yeah. That's fine. So this was an A+ setup. I think what I need to start doing nowadays is maybe just start trading with the trend, because obviously I'm looking for market structure shifts and stuff and trying to do reversals and stuff, and like, it just keeps going against me. So what I'm thinking is maybe instead of, because obviously look again, I've made this mistake so many times where it enters into a 5 minute fair value gap and goes straight up. So what I'm starting to think is, you know, instead of trying to, even though like fine, look, we find a good setup, sweep weekly highs, 1 minute market structure shift, 2 minute market structure shift, inverse 1 minute, 2 minute fair value gaps. You know, instead of that, maybe it's hard really. I mean, maybe I should start really trading with the trend, because I was actually looking for setups to get this buy side liquidity, such as areas like here, or you know, to target buy side liquidity. But yeah, so let's do a trade recap. So with a massive, well, all day, starting even at Asia session, we've been moving up all day. We end up sweeping a lot of buy side liquidity, sweeping weekly highs. Straight after sweeping that, we had a reaction. So we consolidated in this fair value gap. Then we got like a little miniature manipulation here. See how the candles close below it really nicely. Big push down, market shut shift, which inverses this 1 minute, 2 minute fair value gap. I enter off of the breaker block here, and which was in the inversion fair value gap. Had a bit of a push down. It did hit a take profit level, but also it entered a 5 minute fair value gap. So that is one of maybe the reason why, or is the reason why it's pushed up. That's fine. And then after that, we obviously got stopped out. It's fine. I am going to look for re-entries, because if I look on the 5 minute, you can see that if we close below here, this area here, we're more than likely going to go down. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. I mean, only day I've been stopped out. Risk management is in point, so that's fine. But I do think I'm not going to strategy hop or anything off it like that. But I want to reevaluate how I trade. So, for example, obviously the way I started trading is obviously the 2022 model. Essentially, yeah, the 2022 model, and I'm looking for reversals. And obviously, news came out. All of it was quite bullish. There's only Amberfold news and stuff, but yeah. But I should really maybe start looking for entries such as, I don't know. Well, I mean, NAS, he didn't give me because I would have entered, but ES, on the other hand, there was several entries I could have taken, clearly showing that it's past 945 here. And now we can see that, like, you know, this big push up, but we can see that, like, there's a lot of bar liquidity up here. So I could have actually entered here. Obviously, I'm not going to do stop loss right at the lows because it's a big stop loss. But I could have even had a 20 tick stop loss, which is quite wide. You know, 1.8, or I could have targeted 2R, maybe a bit above. I could have done that. Like, I should really just be trading with the trend, I think, now, because I keep on trying to catch reversals, and I just stupidly stop myself out all the time. And really, I should understand, like, price is going up, and clearly it wants to go higher because obviously there's all these buy side liquidity levels. But yeah, I mean, this might be it for today. I don't know. I'm gonna carry on watching until 11. If not, that'll be it. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Sitting here, there's a few things I wanna quickly just talk about from what I've been thinking. It's almost like a realization. So I'm thinking, after my first take profit, I'm thinking of putting my stop loss straight to break even. I've seen a lot of people do this. So let's quickly just reenact my trade again. So my entry was exactly here. Stop loss was obviously, was it above here? It's 100 ticks, and it was above the high, so you know, it was a good stop loss. It was initially down here, aiming for 5R, but I was thinking of putting that around here. So cool. So price hits my first take profit. I should straight away put my stop loss at break even, right? I would have been stopped off at break even, right? I wouldn't have lost. Now, if the trade did go my direction and I got stopped out and let's say it went down, I could enter the next fair value gap. You know, like if it is going to go the direction I'm intended to go, then why not enter again? This is what I'm thinking. or if nothing happens, I banked what $34.50. At the end of the day, it's no biggie. Like, but money's money. Do you know what I mean? Where these unnecessary losses, fine. I'm reducing our stop losses, and I've got good risk management in the sense of like I'm losing most of my trades under 1%, but I think it's almost like unnecessary losses where my first take profit gets hit and then bang, gets stopped out, and so yeah. So I'm thinking now what I'm going to do is just from learning, like I think maybe now after my first take profit is hit, I'm going to put my stop at break even, and then if I get stopped out, then that's fine. Like we'll just look for re-entries. Do you know what I mean? If it is going to go into the right direction. We are seeing now that obviously price has rejected off this 2 minute fair value gap, consolidated. This might just be a manipulation move because we've got a build up of buy stops here. We've got a big build up of buy stops here. So this could just be a manipulation move down, taking these sell stops. So you can see the built up sell stops here. So we'll just see what happens. But if I'm going to look for another short, I want to see at least an inversion of this 2 minute fair value gap. Just at least. That's at least what I want to see before doing anything. But yeah, I'll be back soon.